First week of college is definitely a big blur. You're trying to figure out where you're going, you're trying to figure out who you're going to hang out with, what you're going to do, what you need.
It was also a nice feeling because it's like, okay, well, I'm not in my mother's house anymore. Yay!
I was confused, didn't really know what I was doing or like necessarily had any of the resources or tools that a lot of my friends had.
My mom's from Burkina Faso, West Africa, and she always told me as a kid, like, hey, you're American, you have these opportunities to get this education, so go forth and get them. And so as soon as I got to Kent State, I was just thinking, wow, it's my time to make my family proud.
The key to it was I looked at my schedule, looked at the times, and during welcome weekend, I just got my schedule into the classroom buildings. Now, some of them I could go into, some of them I couldn't go into. But on the first day, I made the class on time.
I was in a marching band, so I had to learn how to tackle marching band practice, and then I was also in the learning community for arts and science, so I had to balance that as well. So it was a lot of juggling of schedules and actually finding time to do what, when, and where.
When I first got here, I auditioned for TV2, and I had 2 shows on the same day, 9 a.m. for TV2 this morning, 9 p.m. for The Blurred. And I had to fit in class schedule and studying.
I would say the challenge of being super ambitious and anxious and wanting to like get into everything. So I immediately got involved with many student organizations. I went to like every program on campus, and I just had to make sure that I was taking the precautions and taking the time to make sure that I had my priorities straight.
I came in as a pre-nursing student, and it's just a lot of like, we had a lot of like 5 credit-hour classes, labs, you had something to do every minute of every day. So you had to like think through like what you were going to do and how you're going to study. That was a hard challenge, just getting through that workload.
I challenged really with self-identity and kind of realizing who I am. I challenged with fitting in. Well, not really a lot. I didn't really feel in with fitting in a lot, but understanding what was me and what wasn't me.
Then I was just this really excited freshman who just wanted to see the world and do great at Kent State. Now I'm just trying to graduate, so.
It helps that I have a support system here at school. I have administrators, I have other peers. I have mentors on campus who I can go to, talk to.
Because the test to see if you can actually do it is freshman year. So I feel like if you can pass freshman year and develop that work ethic, there's nothing that can go wrong.
I'm a lot more organized, I'm a lot more time-oriented, very detailed, so I'm able to juggle organizations versus studying versus fun time and free time.
Definitely get like the hang of things, you get your groove, you know, you're going, you know, your friends, what they were doing already.
What hasn't Trio done for me, honestly? It's like tutoring, helped me academically. The workshops, they help me develop as a person and a student.
Trio was just great in making sure that I had a support system with me. So we talk about tutors and peer mentors all the time, but when you go into these sessions, you just realize like these tutors or peer mentors are students just like yourself.
Trio SSS helped me in my college experience because it gave me a family. So I definitely, like, my closest friends that I have now my senior year are the people that I met in Trio my sophomore year.
Throughout the years, I've been able to find my role, and Trio has given me the confidence to be able to go out here and network with administrators and students and just find opportunities. So Trio is definitely a strong foundation and still is today.
I feel like Trio has helped. I mean, from the programs to going to different grad schools and, you know, being able to see firsthand, this is the campus, this is what they want from you, and you're here, so you can't say you've never been. Even to fun times, we have little holiday parties, so it's like a little study break. And the coordinators are wonderful. You are able to speak with them. They're not just black and white. They have color to them, so I feel like that's very helpful.
One of the rules that I've been using this past semester is the profit deficit theory. Is every meeting that you're going to, is every person you're talking to, is every event that you're going to, is that going to create a profit for you, or is that going to create a deficit? Now, deficit you really can't do nothing with. except just let it sit there and drain you. But profit is valuable because you can actually spend it to make more.
Number one, check your email. And that sounds like the weirdest advice you could possibly get, but you don't want to be that student that walks across campus at 6 something in the morning for your 7:45 class, 10 minutes, you know, and then you realize, oh, class was canceled at like 5. And if I checked my email, I would be in bed right now. And that's the best feeling ever, to check your email and be like, I can go back to sleep. So check your email. My second piece of advice would definitely be to get involved in something, because you need that support.
The sooner that you learn the balance between studying and having fun, the better. College really is not as structured as you're used to. There aren't professors that's going to tell you this is due. They could really not necessarily care less, but it doesn't matter. So it's up to you to be on top of what you need to do to make sure you get the grade that you want to receive, but you also have to learn how to have fun. So find a balance.
Just be yourself, really. Just be yourself. And you're in charge of creating who you are.
You just came from high school, or just K-12 in general, and you're used to like having everyone telling you what to do and that you must follow like your education this particular way. However, once you get to college, you're truly liberated, and you're able to just do whatever you want. So take that freedom with great caution, because you can use that to either propel yourself, or you can use it to just destroy your experience here at Kent State.
The TRIO definitely worked for me. I have a beautiful family here now, and I absolutely love my college experience.
TRIO works.
TRIO works.
TRIO works, and definitely works for me.
And it works for me.
And it works for me.
And it'll work for you too.
It not only works for me, but I work for TRIO because I'm a tutor. So if you want any help with study strategies, just hit me up at Mamadou Njai.